Good afternoon, That Oregon Life. This is Exploregon. I'm Rick Dancer, and with Kathy Dancer, my wife, and we are in what's called Uptown Oakridge. This is back in the day, George. I guess this was kind of, I'm not talking in the early days, but maybe 10, 20 years ago, it wasn't much up here.
No, it was, most of Oakridge was pretty much I won't say a ghost town, but probably about 10, 15 years ago we hit probably the low point of population and business and enterprise in general.
Did this used to be the spot back in the day? Because everybody thinks of Oakridge as Highway 58.
Yes, the original entrance into Oakridge actually came off this hill here. And this street actually became a street because there was a mechanic shop at the other end of the block, and at this end of the block there was a mechanic shop, but he wasn't getting any business. So one day he took a Caterpillar and
Made a street.
blew a street through.
So you guys down here, and we're gonna go there in a minute, right in there, in this building right here, that's Brewers Union.
Yes.
They make beer here. It's a local hotspot, bike friendly, super cool place, kind of nice vibe to it. Right in here, we're gonna go down there and try a beer in a few minutes. But this is George. Say hi, George.
Good morning, good afternoon. Yes.
So he invested, this is his building called the Uptown. And our sponsor today is Gabe with Alpine Stream Construction. And he's doing all the work in here. So what do you have in here? What kind of businesses?
A little bit of everything. We got some retail, hair salon, insurance, some social services, and say as of this morning, we just took a deposit on our last available unit. So as they say,
So it's booked.
Yes, we're booked up.
So do people, I mean, is it investing? Some people would think, Oakridge, you're investing in Oakridge. Why?
The moment we got up here, we fell in love with Oakridge, and it didn't take us long at all to decide that this is our last stop. The only way they're getting us out of Oakridge is feet first, in a box. So we love the town, and when we started building this mall, people would come by, well, what are you building that for? What are you doing now? Yeah, it's not going to happen, blah, 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 blah. And now we see it's taken us about 10 years, but the rising tide is floating all boats, and Oakridge is starting to pop all across the town. So it's becoming a place to go to. People are discovering Oakridge.
Yeah, and they really have figured this out, huh? And this, love those pillars. This Gabe.
You.
Gabe is owner. We've already got
Hi, everybody.
Courtney Clark who loves you. She's saying, yeah,
Hi, Courtney.
Alpine Stream Construction.
How you
So
doing?
how long you been up? So you're obviously busy.
Yes, we're extremely busy. The phone rings off the hook. I hate to tell people no, I can't do jobs, but we're only so thick,
So is it housing too? Do you do housing as well?
Primarily housing, remodels, kitchens, bathrooms, additions, that type of stuff.
People are kind of seeing the magic. They're understanding that this is a resort / other kinds of community. I mean,
Yeah.
a recreation community. Really, you're not a resort
Absolutely.
community. You're like wouldn't you describe it like a recreation community?
I would say it's certainly a recreation community headed towards a resort town, I would think, in some places.
Because I think what people forget is you have Waldo Lake, you have Salt Creek Falls, you've got Willamette Pass.
That's right.
You're so close to Klamath Falls compared to us, where you're down at Crater Lake.
Right.
And then you guys are right here with, we just heard like 400 miles of bike trails out there somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
that's put Oakridge and West Fur on them.
Absolutely. Not only that, but we have skiing, not but 25 miles up the hill. There's lakes everywhere along the way, dotting the way. We have rivers everywhere. So
Nice golf course.
we have a nice golf
They
course
have a
as
beautiful
well.
golf course.
Yeah.
Right on the backside between here and West
Yeah.
Fur, we come through the back way. Come here, hon. You just all spread around. This is a cool little place, isn't it?
Yes,
I
this is
love
really
you guys. I'm
cute.
sorry. I'm into woodwork. I love those pillars.
Did you show them already?
Those pillars took a lot of sweat and work. There was a.
So I like the way you did this
I
too.
spent days on these pillars.
I bet. So they're building this into a little mall, and like I said, everything is booked. This whole place is sold out. So there's no room at the end.
Correct.
Wow.
That is so cool. That's
One of the important things I'd like to point out, my wife is big on that, is that almost everything in here during the building process, except for the initial framing, is made with recycled products.
Oh, seriously?
Most all these doors, we either got them off Craigslist or a place like Bring, and my wife would work these things for hours and bring them back to life. The siding would be maybe a seconds that were left over. The windows, I think we spent out of all these windows, including these big, beautiful bay windows, I think probably not much more than about $500.
And for you guys that are outside of this area, from other parts of the world, that is a recycling company where people take windows, doors, hardware, chairs, everything, and it's super big deal in Eugene. And if you don't know that about Eugene, then you don't know anything about Eugene. So, okay, so let's go down the street because we don't have much time. We're going to take you down. Gabe, you can follow us if you want to, man. So we want to thank Gabe while he's still standing here because he sponsored the show, man. So you guys, this is Uptown Oakridge, where all the cool stuff happens. Here's the guys who really do all the work.
Yeah, that's.
Like Gabe talks, these guys do all the work, right?
That's right, I do everything.
Yes, sir.
So you guys, we're going to head down this direction. The Brewers Union is right over here, and they've changed a lot of things down here, haven't they?
Yes. Actually, the Brewers Union started just about the time we started our Uptown Business Revitalization Association, which has done things like we purchased and designed these banners, log bicycle racks. We got money for the trash cans that are up here. Every year we hold a spring cleanup of the entire Uptown district.
What's going on next to the Union right over here? Is that Michelle Emmons' project?
No, she's over here.
Okay.
But this is, again, a gentleman from Bend who came over and invested and bought some properties. And he has some ideas what he wants to do with it, but right now he's just getting it to where it's a viable enterprise. This was a horrible building before, so if nothing else, it looks great now.
And it'll soon be turned into something.
Yes, and such as you see in Portland, Eugene, a lot of the metropolitan areas now, everybody loves the roll-up doors.
Yeah.
And
those
somewhere
are
like this, you can't
those
beat
are
it.
nice. I mean, those are really nice. Okay, hon, you coming? Yeah. Let's go. All right. Oh, we found you.
You did find
You're
me.
live, just so you know you're live on
Oh,
Facebook.
okay.
So it's 2 o'clock, time for a drink.
Well, I'm having a cider.
Oh, cider, because that's better.
It is. It's a sunny afternoon, and it's a lovely, lovely view.
See? And you're looking out on the
It
mountains
is.
of Oakridge.
It is.
They-
And the lovely library across the street.
We're going there later.
I know.
We are. All right, you guys, so. All right, who's the man, George? Guys, this is the Brewers Union.
Austin.
Hey, Austin. Just so you know, you're live, okay?
Hi, how are you, everybody?
So you're Austin, you own the place?
I do not. I help run the bar sometimes
So what is the Brewers Union? Besides the
Union.
hippest little place in Oakridge.
in Oakridge. Yeah, it's the community center unofficially, and we serve our cask-conditioned ales, which is unusual, I think, for anywhere, even in Oregon. And
So that's all, yours is all cask.
ours is all cask. Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, those casks sitting right behind the bar.
Can I come back there?
Yeah, come on back.
Oh, there's a way.
Yeah, you can just come down the end.
So, oh, here we go, like this.
We got the hand pumps.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm probably gonna need to taste something.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Look, you guys, so here they go. So you guys make this all up here.
We make these ones all by ourselves, sitting in the cellar here.
Oh, can
Yeah.
I? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Can I? Oh.
Chelsea, our cook.
Hi, Chelsea. Oh, honey, they got. Oh man, look at that. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
look.
this is a full order of poutine.
Okay, so hold on. These are sweet potato fries, aren't they?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, these look good. Cheese sandwich. That looks like the real deal.
That's grilled cheese. Yeah, that's provolone, Swiss, and cheddar on there.
Okay, now guys, I want to warn you. Just be really careful, okay? Because now we're gonna put you over the top right there. What? Oh my.
Poutine.
Poutine.
Cheese curds and vegan gravy.
So it's
mushroom
vegan gravy, cheese curds. Is that mushrooms in there too?
That is
Oh my gosh, that is
cheeseburger.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh.
not bad.
No, yeah, that's a good day, huh? That's a good day. So, what is it The town.
Ah,
What is this about this town?
what is it about this town?
Yeah. How do you define it? How do you define Westford and Oakridge?
Oh gosh, I don't think you can. There's just a mix of everybody here.
It's really become kind of a hip little place, huh?
yeah.
And you guys have been a lot to help with that, I think.
Well,
I mean,
thank you.
don't you?
Thank you. Yeah.
Not that you're hipsters. I don't know if that's a good thing anymore or not.
Karen,
Oh,
everyone,
huh?
hi.
This is my wife, Kathy. Honey, look at that poutine. My son Jesse would be in heaven. Look at that, you guys. That is the craziness. So look on fries. Oh, my mom and dad were raised there. They're Valerie, they were, huh? Somewhere to visit.
I'm sorry, were you?
Okay, come here. No, Chelsea, thanks. Okay, come here, hon. We could go out on the other side. We'll go out on the other side of the bar. So we're gonna taste a beer. So hold on. Oh my gosh. All right, my man. Let's see what we got. Just like two different things. Kathy and I'll each taste one. And,
So,
oh, look at that.
why is it? I mean, I remind you what cask beer. What's the?
Cask is the vessel
Cask.
it's served out of. They're not pressurized. I don't know if you can see the breathing hole on top.
Okay.
But,
Yes.
and they're not filtered or pasteurized. The yeast is what produces the carbon dioxide, which is,
Okay.
the bubbles are finer, a bit like,
So you're not. So you're not putting any.
you're not adding any carbon dioxide.
Let's try it.
Okay. So what was I trying?
This is what they call a bitter, which is it's an English style pale ale.
That's good.
And
Cheers.
That is nice.
I think this is the Friday night spot.
It is.
You want to try? That's very good.
And then, by contrast, that's our Union Dew IPA, we call it. It's,
So this is your IPA?
yeah, but a bit unusual even for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What makes that unusual?
That's super. That's really hoppy. What is the IBU in that?
I don't know.
Man, that's great.
Sriracha Ace is the hops we're using it, and it's kind of a.
But this one was also hoppy, wasn't it?
Here, there's
It's,
that.
that has East Ken Goldings, which tend to be a bit more traditional, English traditional, let's say.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And that one is maybe a little wood.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So again, you guys, we're at Brewers Union. This is in Uptown Oakridge, kind of the new spot in town where a lot of things are happening. We're going to go talk with the city in a second here to find out about a new park coming to the Uptown area. Also some work with the library. And then over in the industrial park, they're putting together a village, kind of all kinds of different things going on over there as well. So we'll be going over there next. We want to thank George and Gabe. Thanks you guys for taking us on a tour.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we know where we're coming back to tonight.
Yeah.
I think you judge your place that you're going to go by the coffee and the beer.
Now you might want to start your tab now because when you come in here, the line's going to be
gonna be so
halfway out
long.
the door.
Tonight?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be rocking and rolling in Oakridge tonight. All right, we're gonna go next door and talk to the city. We'll be on here in a couple more minutes. Take this, share it on your page, and remember, if you're wanting to look at some property up here, I know a guy who can help remodel or build your house for you, and I know somebody who understands development. So if you want to move to a place that's paradise, this is the place to go. All right, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks for the tour.
Absolutely.
No, it's fun. It's really fun.
Have a great day.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.